If you're anything like me, you'll love art, but you might also love stickers. Luckily for me, I like both, and I'm going to combine them by making my own stickers and showing you how I did it so you can do it at home. Let's not waste any more time and play the awesome intro. What's up guys, I'm J-Rod at battlebrawlerproductions, new channel. Welcome. We craft amazing comic book style illustrations, a variety of different mediums, and today's going to be a fun video because I'm going to show you how to make $3 stickers. You could do this at home, really simple stuff. You just peel them and stick them onto whatever you want, and this is going to be a super fun video, so hopefully you guys enjoy and feel inspired to be creative. Let's begin. So what's the supplies that we need to make our stickers? Well, it's really going to fall into two categories: art supplies and the sticker supplies. The art supplies can be pretty much anything that you already have that you make art with. It could be pencils, ink, Copic markers, pretty much whatever you want. Though I would advise to not use oils because they take forever to dry and run the risk of cracking. Acrylics run the risk of cracking. Gouache and watercolor may not work with the laminating process and always run the risk of not being waterproof and reactivating, so there's that. And even acrylic gouache, while it does stay dry, could also run the risk of cracking. But I heavily recommend you guys to experiment and see what works for you. Now for the sticker making part, it's pretty much going to be these two items right here: shipping labels and laminating labels. Both are from Dollar Tree, cost $1.25 each, and what's great about the shipping labels is it's 18 for $1.25. You get a really good size to work off of. Like, this is nothing to scratch at. It peels, you can run it through the printer if you needed to. The second part is going to be these shelf laminating sheets. These are 3 for $1.25. This is going to add the waterproof and durability to our stickers. Alternatively, if you can't find these at your local Dollar Tree, I do recommend these name tags that I found there too. I forget how many you get, but I like the fact that you have a smaller surface and a bit of a border to play with, so you can make some really cool cartoony art. I really dig these, so I also use these as well in this project. But putting these to the side, I already penciled out a sticker for us to ink and color, so let's go ahead and get into that process so we can then laminate it, cut it out, and really have this thing come to life. This was a fairly quick ink job, only using 4 tools: a Tombow Fununusky for my line variety and widths, a Micron brush pen, until I realized it wasn't quite cutting it on this paper, so I decided to switch to my Pentel brush pen, and I also used another Pentel brush pen, this one being the ink wash, for that background smoke effect. I'm not worrying about being too detailed, I'm also just trying to go for something more blocky, more comic booky, something that's really fun and I think is going to be really appealing, and you can do whatever you want in this step. This is just what I wanted to do. Here are completed inks. Now we gotta go in and color this piece. Coloring this piece was pretty fun and simple. I just used a couple alcohol markers, 3 reds, 2 blues, and 2 grays, just adding a little bit of depth and lighting, and I wasn't focusing too much my normal techniques. I was actually going for more of a cell shaded look, something very simple and fun, very easy to do, and I really enjoyed the entire process. I love using alcohol markers, and making this piece of art was one of those things where it's like, I want it to look good, but it doesn't need to be perfect, because it's just going to be a fun little sticker. I'm making this for me. It's not fine art, it's just some fun art that I'm making. So I decided to just kind of keep it loose, keep it fun. I do want to highlight, I used a couple paint pens to add a little bit of an amber effect. They're super small and subtle, so they shouldn't crack at all when it comes to doing the actual stickering part and applying it to surfaces. It was one of those things where I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it because the smoke needs some amber. It really adds a little bit of life to the piece. I was debating adding Raph's wings into this, but I decided not to because I thought, you know what, I've already drawn this with his wings, so why not just do one without, so I have something of a little more of a stronger pose, and I think it will also work well when I cut it out. Here's our piece fully colored, so now we can get into the laminating process. So we have 3 steps that we can follow. We also have some visual instructions right here. So I'm gonna take this guy, I'm gonna open it up. Looks like it goes this way. Back of the photo goes here, and then we're gonna peel that. We just fold this in here because this is the sticky part, and we actually kind of don't want the back of this to be laminated. We do it the opposite. I'm gonna use like a squeegee and just kind of pray for the best. Just using a metal ruler as a squeegee. I don't actually have, I think I have a squeegee, but the metal ruler is way better. There we go. So now we just gotta cut this guy out. And we're done with our homemade stickers, and these are really fun and cool. I drew these about 2 years ago, and I'm so happy I decided to finish this because these look so fun, super cool, also really personal too. Like, I really like the fact that we can make custom stickers and give them to people. Like, for example, I already know that I'm giving this one to my wife, I already know that I'm giving this one to Alex, and I already know that I'm giving away at least these two to coworkers, and I already went ahead and put my raft sticker on my sketchbook. Definitely something that looks super nice and clean, makes the sketchbook a little more personal on the outside. By the way, this is the Render Crescent sketchbook, my favorite sketchbook, so absolutely love how on the front page is my raft symbol, and the first drawing in here is of my superhero raft, so I love how there's that little connection there, super cool. And now I have 2 extra stickers that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. Maybe my sister, maybe my wife, maybe my brother-in-law will claim these, maybe another coworker, I don't know. I love the fact that I could go in and make these something cool, something unique, and hopefully this inspired you. So let me know what you guys think of the process. Is there a way that you can simplify it? Is there another technique that you know of to make your own stickers? Love to hear your guys' feedback. Let me know what you guys make with these too. So if you tried this technique and you love the stickers you make, go ahead and tag me on Instagram. I love seeing your guys' artwork. I'm J-Rod at BattleBrawlerProductions. I draw power in my own soul, and keep being creative.